Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll try to keep this thing going, keep it growing. Hopefully we'll get some stuff going here in a little bit. Like I said, I'll get these tractors out of here and hopefully start pulling some spring equipment in, planter, hair seeder, to start rebuilding that stuff. And we'll make it a little more exciting than just hauling corn, a little bit of shop work. So thanks again for watching.
Alright, so emptying this bin out, and it has what we call power sweep in it. There's a gearbox in the center well that runs the auger to empty the bin out. The bin is what we call cone down to the, I don't know how well seen, down to the center. But the problem is, I turned the power sweep on, and the power sweep is not turning. There's the power sweep. So, down in the center, there's a door that I have to shovel around and take the lid off to get to a collar and to what I call interlocking dogs that engage the power sweep. So I'm going to have to shovel some corn out to get to that door to access the sweep to fix it. Okay, as you can see, I took some plywood and kind of built a box, three-sided box. I just shoved it down the corn to keep the corn from flowing down so I can get to that access door to work on the gearbox on that sweep. So we'll get that cleaned out, get this exposed, take that lid off, and I'll show you guys what's going on.
Alright, there's the problem. This piece here, get everybody dizzy. So that is keyed where that corn is stuck. But anyway, it's supposed to slide on this shaft. Right there is the keyway. This slides from a lever on the outside of the bin, so it slides on the shaft and engages, and these two lock in to make it work. To run that chain, to run this gearbox, to run the sweep. There's a collar in there, so I'm gonna have to take everything apart and see if I can get it back together to work enough to get the bin emptied, and then we'll do a full repair and maintenance on it before harvest. Okay, as you can see, I got it back together. I went outside and pulled the engaging lever, engaged it, so the cogs are lined up now, so it'll run. So the problem, if you can see that groove in that shaft, there's supposed to be a snap ring, then when you disengage it, that collar will only go back so far. The snap ring's gone. So it needs a collar and some other pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and run it to empty this bin out. And then, like I said, next before harvest, we'll go through and service these and make sure everything's in working order and get those parts going to get it fixed, because it's Sunday afternoon, so trying to track down parts right now is really not an option. So okay, so while I'm in here, I want to discuss a little bit of grain bin safety. There's been quite a few grain bin deaths across the country in the last 6 months, and a lot of it is due to the quality of the grain from 2019. The crop was wet in lots of places, had to be dried, or if producers didn't have a dryer, they stored in less than ideal conditions. The corn that I'm hauling is dry, super dry, drier than what I'd like it to be. It's running about 12%. Like it to be 15, but that's not a terrible issue. But
what I want to show you is, if we can, so if I can get this to work. Okay, see that shelf? I don't know if that shelf right there shows up very well on camera, but what that is fines. Wetter corn has the tendency to have more fines, can have more damage. So in our bins, the center, when that comes down, the fines pack. The fines fall down, and the fines gravitate to the center and pack in the center, and the corn rolls off to the side. Well, what happens is, in these bins, they will what we call bridge over. So when that bridges over, everything underneath sucks down and basically leaves a bridge, but it's not a solid bridge. And people will get in and try to see what's wrong or try to free it up. They walk on that and fall through, and then everything caves in. That's most of the time what happens. We've had bridge grain, sumps plug up, and I would much rather take a chance in ruining a grain bin by pulling corn off the side, which will buckle the bin, or jab a pipe down, take a piece of inch galvanized or steel pipe, screw joints together to go through the hatch up there and poke down until I can poke through it. I've got 2 or 3 bins with holes in the floor where I've jammed those pipes down in it and put holes in the floor. It's a lot easier to fix a hole in the floor than it is to dig somebody out of a grain bin. Now, I took every precaution that I could. I mean, let's see here. I mean, I'm on the floor. The corn where I have been is up just past my ankles. Yeah, the corn on the walls, it's above my head, but it's combed down. And when I was working on this, I did build my box to keep the flow back, and it holds the flow back. So there might be some comments of things that other people saw that I shouldn't have been doing, but sometimes we have to get in grain bins to do stuff like this. It's not what we like to do. It's not what we want to do, but it's part of it. But if you need to get in a bin, if you need to mess with grain, try to take every precaution you can, because we don't need to lose any more producers, any more farmers, any more hired hands, any more sons, any more fathers, anybody to what's been going on. So all I ask, guys, is just be careful when you're out there. Working. Dusty. Woo! So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If it's your first time watching us. Let's get started. I'm trying to show you guys kind of what we do on our farm. So again, be safe around the grain bin. And also, I don't go in that bin and that switch is running. Even to clean up behind it. I'll let that switch go all the way around the bin. There'll be an inch, 2 inch of corn on the floor. I'll walk out the power. I'll go in and sweep and clean all that up to the center. I'll get out and turn it back on. I don't want to be in that bin when that thing's running. And also, you saw how dusty it was. Most of the time, well, yeah, I'm going to say most of the time because I don't do it all the time, and I pay for it the next day. I have to go, when I go in the bin to clean it up, shovel, run the broom or whatever, wear a respirator. You don't know what's in that dust, especially if some of this corn is bad, has mold in it. That could really cause some respiratory problems. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and hope you watch our next video.